What's going on, people? So just got done doing the AW All Elite crate thing a little bit ago, so now I'm on to the next video for the morning. So this one should also be hopefully quick and painless. We'll see how that goes. Well, it's usually pretty quick and painless until it gets to the part of me trying to open up like a comic book or a poster in here because they put all this plastic on there. It's fine that they do it, you know, I support the reasoning behind it. It just kind of gets annoying. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Get all this paper out of the way. Okay, so let's see what's up first here, right? And it's obviously going to be the comics and such, right? But which ones? Which ones? That's always the question. So, because like I was saying before, like they tape them to the box and stuff, and it's like, I get it, I get what you're doing here and like why, but you know, again, just a little bit of a bother, just a little bit of an extra hassle, but it's a thing that makes sense, so I can't complain about it, you know what I mean? Alright, now that we're in here, set this thing down there. Alright. Oh, no, we are not done just yet. There's still a little bit more to go here. They at least do a neat job of it. I'll give them that, you know? Because I've received some stuff where it's just trash on the pack job or whatever. These guys, it's like they really take their time to do it. And, oh, well, that's fancy. We are starting things off with a He-Man shot, right? So check that out, yeah. It's good. It's a virgin one, so I'm not really sure what it's of or whatever. But as a big He-Man fan, I was actually just thinking about He-Man because I was complaining about how I don't like the off-white shoes, and then I was thinking about those off-white He-Man figures that I have. It's a whole thing. But either way, yeah, this is pretty nice. I like the art style to it, little painting sort of thing, you know, got not a whole lot of characters in here. I wonder if this is one of those connecting covers, perhaps. But either way, it's looking really nice, so that's working out quite well already. Go on to the next one, and that one wasn't signed or anything, so it is what it is. Then we have Captain America. Not really a Captain America fan, you know, just never really got into the guy. But this one is him, and got Falcon in there, fighting, I guess, Nazis perhaps, because that seems like what he would be doing or whatever. So there is that. This one is signed. Got the signature down at the bottom. Just to prove it on the back, you have this little certificate of authenticity. So there's going to be that for you. So this is just, what, Captain America number 12. So I'm guessing that's one of their rebooted ones from recently, perhaps. Alright, another comic book here. So this one, it's going to be the Green Hornet. And it says Dynamite number 12. I just bought some stuff from Dynamite. Some Silverhawks books, comics, number 1. Bought a bunch of issues of number 1 because they had a bunch of covers. So, you know, sometimes you just do that. So either way, Green Hornet, right? You got this. It's kind of a cool art style. I don't know what to really call it, but I mean, you can tell for yourself from the pictures, and maybe you like it too. I don't know. And then down here, just above that, you do have the signature, right? Because this is going to be a signed one. And like the last one, on the very back, got that little certificate of authenticity in there, just in case you want to show it off to your friends or whatever, and you think they won't believe you. You got that. All right, one last comic in here. So I didn't really look at the front of it before I showed it to you, but it is Fantastic Four, number 17. And somebody has died, and they're discovering their body or something out there, digging it up, like something Dr. Alan Grant would do. Either way, so this right here, graded 9.8, right? So this comes from early last year. It says April of 2024 at the top. So, you know, it kind of makes me wonder what all is going on here, but at the same time, it doesn't make me like interested enough to really look at it. But I do have the Marvel Unlimited thing, you know, got that installed on the tablet, so I guess I could read this and see what's really going on. But as you can tell, it is signed down at the bottom. That's kind of one of the things that they do on these. And on the back, I see a little bit of a reminder that I never watched that Echo show, so I might need to check that out at some point. I liked the first season, which was, you know, Hawkeye and Echo, I guess. And now we have this. So what is it? So it's like two little prints, right? So on one side you have a bunch of heroes. I feel like I've seen this like just in like a larger format. Anyway, so you have a whole lot of the heroes going on this side, and then on the back side you have a whole lot of the villains going on. And as I was looking at this, I was thinking like, oh, this looks like one of those Alex Ross pictures I've seen. Of course it looks like an Alex Ross picture that I've seen. Either way, so it's very cool though. I like this. I like the small style of it because sometimes I see those things and much like that big flag from the previous video, I don't always know what to do with it, you know? Like I sometimes want those things, but then I'm just like, where would I even put this, you know? Alright, so let's see what's going on in this last thing here. This is going to be some sort of print of sorts. And so there you go. Bring this a little back. Well, it's going to be covered by a picture anyway. So this right here, it's going to be Thor. And you got what, Loki is in the background. Got a couple of the Avengers going on there. And yeah, so not a whole lot really happening. But it's not a bad picture, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like it's like one of my favorites that they've sent out or whatever. Because there have been some other ones that I liked more than this. But they're all very well done. And really, I think it's just that I liked the other characters and some of the other ones more, and that's the reason that they just sat better with me. This one, I really just can't complain about it or anything. It's just not as big of a Thor guy as some of those others, but still very cool, very cool. So all in all, they did pretty well for themselves this month. There was another month, it might have been last month, I honestly can't remember, where I got it, and I was just like, oh, what is this? Like, why am I spending so much money for this? But things are back on track, so all is well in the Alex Ross world, at least by my standards. From me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, wherever you are. I'm going to talk about some, what is this, the ASICS Magic Speed 4 in Huddle, Yellow, and Metropolis. That's what's going on next. Does that sound interesting to you? Probably not if you're just watching this, but hey, it is what it is. Later, people.